Welcome to my channel AniCup. Today I will tell you about the amazing fate of two heroes. This is Taki. He is a high school student. This is Mitsuha. She lives in the countryside. The story begins with the introduction of the main characters. One sunny day, Mitsuha's friends tell her that she was behaving very strangely yesterday. On the way to school, they meet the future mayor of the village, who tells everyone that if he does become mayor, then the life of all people will be wonderful. The mayor is Mitsuha's father, but she is on bad terms with him. At school, Mitsuha's friend tells her that yesterday she forgot her name and where her closet is. Also the fact that she came uncombed. Arriving home, Mitsuha and her sister are forced to perform the ritual in front of the villagers. The ritual is that they make an ancient drink by chewing rice. During the ritual, Mitsuha saw her friends laughing at her. It was very difficult for her to wait for the end of the ritual. After they've finished, Mitsuha expresses his hatred. She screams that she hates this village and that in another life she wants to be a beautiful boy from Tokyo. A miracle happened. The next morning, she wakes up in the body of a boy named Taki. He lives in downtown Tokyo. Next, Taki's father tells the girl in the boy's body to go to school. At school, Taki's friends tell him that his character has changed. He began to behave strangely. After a while, Taki and Mitsuha realize that they are taking over each other's body while sleeping, but they don't know why. Soon they begin to leave notes to each other, create rules for their behavior in someone else's body, and about what they did during the day. Against all the rules, Mitsuha helps a guy get close to his colleague and sets her up on a date. But a colleague notices that the guy behaves differently and then leaves him alone. One day, Taki, in the body of a Mitsuha, went to give a drink to the god, along with his grandmother and sister. Grandmother said that a comet would come soon. Taki notices that they have stopped moving into each other's body, and that the Mitsuha's number does not exist. The guy misses the girl and he starts looking for her. Taki doesn't know the name of the city or where it is located. He starts sketching the city from memory. One day, he goes on a trip to parts of Japan, showing people a drawing and asking for the name of the city. Once at a roadside restaurant, a waitress recognizes this town, after which the owner of the restaurant takes them to a huge hole left by a comet that fell 3 years ago. Taki looks at the book where the names of people who died from the comet are written and finds Mitsuha. Not knowing what to do, he wants to find any information about this disaster. The first thing that comes to his mind is to visit the very temple where he left an ancient drink in the body of a girl. He finds his way there with the help of a restaurant owner and drinks a drink. After that, he sees the whole fate of Mitsuha. Taki wakes up in the body of a girl and immediately tells his friends that a comet will fall soon and the city needs to be evacuated urgently. He himself runs up the mountain where he wants to meet Mitsuha. They return to their bodies and only during sunset are they able to see each other. Taki says that a comet is about to fall and she needs to quickly convince her father to evacuate the city. They decide to write their names on their hands so they don't forget their names, but the sun is setting and they can't make it. They really wanted to remember each other's names, but they couldn't. 8 years have passed since the fall of the comet. A comet fell on the city and destroyed it. But most of the residents managed to evacuate. One day, Mitsuha meets a guy on the street in Tokyo. They did not know each other, but they felt everything in their souls. Fate brought them together again and in an instant they remembered everything. They both said, "What's your name?"